Yes, I'm about to do my run right now. It's 3:47. Started a little bit late, but yeah, here I am. We're gonna do this. Run it. I start right in front of my house, doing laps around my neighborhood. So I'm gonna record a few moments in my run, maybe so you could go with me and see how dark it is. But I got the light. There you go. Let's go. Should I push start there? So, on the way. Oh, it's cold. It's in the 40s in Arizona, which is kind of cold for us, even though I'm from the Midwest. Hey, there's the house, couch. I'm gonna get rid of. Bulk pickup is today. Running and running. Today is it's calling for an easy day. Easy 7-mile run. So that's the goal. That's the aim, as they say. This light is pretty good. It's pretty bright. I wish my street can have more lights, more street lights, but they don't. Because the people out here don't like the intrusion that the street lights have. So you can see this is super dark. Super dark. Winters are hard because if you wake up early in the morning to run, it's going to be dark. You leave for work, it's dark. You come home from work, it's dark. So winters are kind of rough. Springtime is the best for running, and fall. Summer is rough. But hey, let's try to find joy in each season, because we can find things to complain about every season, right? There's always something to complain about. And so find joy. Here in Arizona, Phoenix area, the winters are pretty perfect. The weather's nice. And I don't see a lot of Christmas decorations just yet. But yeah, winters are pretty perfect. 40s at night at the lowest. That starts maybe in January. But the days are pretty perfect. 60s. You have the highs of 50s and 60s during the day. 70s at times. So that's why we suffer through these hot summers to enjoy our perfect winters. The good thing about Arizona is if you miss the snow, you can go visit the snow, right? Visit the snow up in Flagstaff, Cholo, Snowflake, White Mountains. You can go ski, go get a nice cabin, and so they're a couple hours away. So let's say we know it's gonna snow this weekend. Let's say it's on a Tuesday today, and we know there's gonna be snowfall weekends. We can just drive up there on a Friday night after work, or Friday after work. Usually my Fridays are half days. get up there. Yeah, in a couple hours, I'll rent a cabin, Airbnb, enjoy the snow with some hot cocoa. Then Sunday morning, drive back down and get to work Monday. So right there, if I miss my Michigan snow, I can always get up there and do that. That's why I like Arizona. So right now this run is supposed to be conversational pace. As you can tell, I'm able to have a conversation with you. I'm able to talk. I'm able to complete sentences, complete thoughts. So that's an easy run. We're not in a hurry. We have a long week of training to do. Tomorrow is a speedy session, the tempo run. So that one I will not be able to have much conversation. Yeah. So today take it easy. Make sure my legs, my lungs, my muscles are ready for the hard work, for the tempo tomorrow. Hey, and tomorrow's my birthday. So yeah, I'm gonna take a turn. Did 2 laps around my house. 1 lap around my house is it's a quarter mile to 400 meters. So that's where I do a lot of my 400 meter repeats, 800 meter repeats, 1K repeats. I like staying by my house when I do these repeats for restroom purposes, because you're drinking lots of water, you're hydrating a lot, especially in the hot days. Some long runs also, I can just do laps around the neighborhood. This is the main road out of the neighborhood. Get out of the neighborhood. Yeah, we can do laps around the house. Even if I'm doing an 8 miler, 10 miler, like today I'm doing a 7 miler. I'm gonna stay around the house. There's no need to go far, especially if it's dark like this. Anything can happen. So I just stay around a half a mile radius from my house and I keep looping back and forth. Yeah. The loop back and forth. Now this is the other block that also has a loop. Got a little Christmas thing here going. Nice. We're 2 days before Thanksgiving, so a lot of decorations haven't come up on yet. But yeah, this is the other loop. Woo-hoo. Dark, no lights, no street lights. Let me try to fix something here. There you go, my flasher's on. Hey, got some extra light. Now I can see you better too. And cars can see me better now too. So, I haven't seen one person get out of their driveway yet. around 4 a.m. you'll start seeing some people. Yeah, my 1 mile. 9:23 pace, first mile. Perfect. That's what I want it to be. Sometimes I go too fast. I hate that. But if I go slow, get above the zone 2, that would be perfect for me. No, not in a race, not in a hurry. I think I have an 11 miler or 12 miler coming up this weekend. And that one I'll be pushing the pace. Yeah, I want to push the pace on that one. With my new shoes for my birthday present. Can't wait. So for my birthday tomorrow, I'll get up, do that tempo run. Do the tempo run. Shower up. Oh yeah, shoot. Keep forgetting I get a dentist appointment tomorrow. Putting on a new crown. So gotta do that around noon. So after that I'll probably everything goes well, go buy those shoes. Mach X3s. Right now I'm using the Mach X2s. They're basically a little bit of an upgrade. The lowers are exactly the same. They've changed the uppers. So I'm excited to try those shoes on. And if you don't like them, you can return them. So you can run with them a few days. And if you don't like them, you can always return them. So that's what's going to happen there. Then after that, we'll do dinner. Restaurant of my choice. I want to pick somewhere where there's music. I love live music. So, live music is what it is. Yeah. Probably not be able to eat because of my crown. If I eat, I have to use one side. So, then you're up for Thanksgiving. And after Thanksgiving, I have what run do I have during Thanksgiving Day? I guess an easy 4 miler. Or something like that. Then Friday's an easy 3 miler. Do it with friends and pancakes after. And then Saturday is 1,000 meter repeats. Then Sunday is a long run. So, no, we don't take breaks during the holidays. We plow through them because we have races coming up. So, there's no gaining weight here. If you're a serious runner, a podium runner. I like to get on the podium for my age group. Oh yeah, so I'll turn 45 and saying goodbye to my 44 year age group. I had fun, lots of competition. The 45-49 age group is a beast too. That 40 to 55 age group is a beast. Really difficult age group. Well, that's super difficult. And because those guys, ladies, take good care of their health. and kids are grown, so they don't have a lot of kid responsibilities like young littles. So they're able to train. So yeah, it's difficult. This is the main road getting out of the neighborhood. So you can see there's our first street light. Don't worry about the street light. I don't see if you see it. It's my love this bench here. Those benches. I use those benches for all my leg work. High knee, not high knees. Man, what you call those things? Lunges. Squats, reverse lunges, step ups. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, mostly step ups. Use the bench to do those dips, different variations of that push up. So I can hit all the areas of my chest, upper chest, lower chest. So yeah, sometimes I don't need the gym. Here's a car coming. First car. Oh, this guy, my neighbor here, is getting ready to put up his Christmas decorations. Man, he goes all out. He goes all out. Now I'm running in reverse on this loop here, back to my house. Back to my block, I mean. Sorry about that. The spit. Maybe 2.5 miles or so. I'll stop for a water break. Don't really need to, just to see how things are going. I'll do 2 laps here. 2 laps is 800 meters. So it's a perfect track. This is where I do my track workouts. The neighbors here have learned to look out for me. This guy here is a runner to this house. So the neighbors have learned to look out for me, so they're pretty nice. Coming up, all my neighbors. They know I'm a runner, so they're careful pulling out, even at 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning. Because during the day there's a lot of kids in this neighborhood, this block. So people are pretty safe when they're coming home. Yes. So lap 2, which is mile 2, came in at 8:44, 8 minutes 44 seconds. I'm at 18 minutes. Oh, feels pretty good. Oh, didn't pay attention to my heart rate. As long as I'm still able to talk, that's a good thing. It's a beautiful morning to run. It's a beautiful morning to run. Also, one of the coaches that I work for, that I help, I noticed when she tells the kids how to run the long run, she says singing pace, where you're able to sing a song, right? Out loud. Another way to measure it is call someone and say, hey, I'm going to call you and talk to you during my run. Because maybe you're running alone, you don't have a running buddy with you. So, say, hey, I'm going to run and talk to you to keep me accountable so don't go too fast. A guy like me needs that because I tend to start going too fast on my easy days. And sometimes I don't keep my easy days easy. Then I tend to suffer on my hard days. So don't be like me. Of course, when you're with a partner, running buddy, those long runs are very nice. Because you're talking to someone. So it's not boring. Sometimes I run faster than I'm supposed to because it's boring. So, here's somebody walking their dogs early in the morning. Always good to see. Just 2 miles in. I feel like I need to slow it down just a little bit. We're working the aerobic engine. Hi everyone. Yeah, I'm working the aerobic engine. So I'll do a video about that. Drop it here pretty soon. The difference between the aerobic engine and the anaerobic engine. So we're developing the aerobic engine when we run a conversational pace. Ooh, the light is bright. Yeah. What's your workout? What's your exercise? What's your to-go-to workout? What's your to-go-to exercise? Which one do you enjoy the most? For me, this is it. The exercise you enjoy the most is probably the one you're going to do the most and be more consistent in. So, if you love to swim, get in the water, yeah, find a gym that has a lap pool, and you probably do that every day. You'll enjoy it. It doesn't seem like a chore. Or maybe you like lifting. My lifters, them weights, push heavy things, pull heavy things, lift heavy things. If that's you, you probably enjoy weightlifting. Join those competitions. Join those neighborhood, local competition, lifting competitions. Have a gym buddy. Cyclists. Yeah, you love getting on the bicycle. Get yourself a nice bicycle, nice helmet, get yourself equipment. Could be anywhere from $500 to $1,000 for those cyclists to get the right equipment. Get on Facebook Marketplace, Open Door. We no longer use Craigslist. But yeah, buy yourself a nice bicycle. Go to Walmart, get yourself, or Dick's Sporting Goods, get yourself a nice helmet. Do they call bicycle cleats? Those shoes? Yeah, get those. You don't really need those. You can just use your normal walking running shoes. But definitely a helmet. That's important. Sunglasses. Get those bugs out of your sight, out of your eyes. Sometimes people ask me, why are you wearing sunglasses when it's cloudy outside? No. Sometimes I'm not protecting my eyes from the sun. Most of the times I'm protecting my eyes from the bugs. It sucks when you're running and a bug gets in your eye. Oh, it's a terrible feeling. You have to stop and you know that. I haven't run into any creatures yet. I haven't even seen the stray cats yet. Very interesting. Maybe because it's colder. When I go on the trail run, the Queen Creek Wash, I do see coyotes. They don't bother you. So I saw some at the distance and I stopped and I asked the guy, hey, do those things bother you? He says, no, never. I see them all the time. So I hear they bother you if you have little dogs. Oh, it's a mama with her babies, but oh, perfect. I'm at 3 miles, keeping it steady. I'm gonna come to this neighborhood here now at 8 minutes, 41 seconds per mile. So keeping it steady. And then, what was I gonna say? Heart rate is at 136 beats per minute. That's just perfect. That's where I want it to be. I don't want it to go over 160. If it could stay between 136, 135 to 156, that would be perfect. But I'm 3 miles in. Yeah, so somebody about to leave, go to work here. First neighbor I see. Gives me a nice light, thank you, sir. Maybe I should stop and get a drink. See no streetlights. Using a little nice I'm noticing that I'm not using any music today. No music. No musica. I love listening to music when I run. Use the Shocks. The headphones, they're perfect for runners, cyclists. You can hear the music, enjoy your music. well, still you can hear your surroundings. Let's do 2 laps here. This neighborhood here. Oh, yep. You hear the rooster waking everybody up. There's farms right across the neighborhood here. There's another route I use that's more country, which is literally across the street. That's why I love this area. Give you a country road feel. You know, I find a lot of traffic, neighborhood traffic. So it's a mile away, across the street. I use that a lot for my half marathon training. Those long runs. Yeah, we're doing this. 3 miles in. If you're a beginner, I do have beginner training plans. As a beginner, best thing to do is do this I'm doing. Conversational pace. Jog as much as you can. When you feel like you can't jog anymore, you stop and you walk. Then you walk till you catch your breath again. You can wear a heart monitor, but you do the old school way. If you have a smartwatch, it has a heart monitor for you already. But when you catch your breath, you're not breathing hard. Then you jog again. Usually, you can jog anywhere from 2 to 5 minutes non-stop if you're a beginner. But you're gonna shoot for 2 minutes, 90 seconds. Right? You do that, then so you do 90 seconds, 2 minutes, 30 seconds, or 2 minutes, 30 seconds. What's 90 seconds? 1 minute, 30 seconds? You could do more than that. Come on. You can shoot for 3 minutes to 5 minutes, really. Or you just jog. Pick up your feet. Then you can recover. You can do another 3 to 5 minutes of walk. Repeat that. Do that for about 25 minutes. So you can do 12 minutes out, 12 minutes back. Basically 12 minutes out from your house. 12 minutes back. Or you can do like I'm doing. Lap in my house. There's another car coming out of the neighborhood. Cars are starting to come out. It's past 4 a.m. So these are the early shift guys. I love that morning shift. That 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. shift is perfect. Either that, give me the 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. shift, or give me the 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. shift. 3 to 11 is the worst. That's the worst shift. I'm a teacher, so I get the worst shift. It's like 7 to forever. 7 a.m. to forever. Kids get to go home. We don't get to go home. We have to grade their work, have parent-teacher meetings, all kinds of meetings. If you're coaching after school. So you're coming in early, staying late. Here's the car coming at me. So this is where the light comes in handy. If you slow down, you can see me. Perfect. So we stay safe. Yeah, so good thing I like about teaching is you get these breaks. These holiday breaks, Christmas break, Thanksgiving break. There you go. Get all those breaks. Fall break. In Arizona, we get 2 weeks off. Fall break. 1 week off, basically. Thanksgiving break. Then 2 weeks off, Christmas break. And then another 2 weeks off. Spring break. In March. We don't do the Easter breaks anymore, but you get that Good Friday off. Then you're off for the summer. Summer we're off like from May 20 something to July 15. So smaller summer, but more breaks during the year. So I like that. I do take advantage of those breaks, and I do go into my classroom a couple of days. Just get organized again. Make sure everything is organized and get my curriculum caught up and look ahead. So that's 4 miles. I was at 8:53. And heart rate at 151? No, 141. So that's perfect. The perfect slow run. Not in a hurry. Tomorrow is the tempo run. To save myself for that. This is the other neighborhood right across my street. Still no street lights. I might do 2 laps here. Okay, a little Christmas decoration there. Nice. This loop I'm at right here, I used to use it for my 800 meter repeats, because one lap around is a perfect 800 meters. So just didn't like it because of a lot of cars are not familiar with me. So I had some issues with cars. Here's a park over my house. Lots of parks in my neighborhood. Lots of them. Feet. I think my cadence is at 180. No, maybe 175. We'll check. Trust Strava and see what's up. So yeah. How many cars have we seen? 3 so far. This has actually been my best overall easy run. I kept it easy throughout the run. Nice and easy, nice and easy. think it's time to go get some water. What do you say? Drink some water, stretch out my calves. Nice lights there. You're not tripping coming out of your driveway. We need some for our house, more brighter ones. I like the floodlights. This is a nice classic Honda, 90s. Feeling great. Christmas again. I'm gonna hang the lights this weekend like that. That'll be my job this weekend. I already took out the tree, everything, put everything down. So I think the goal is to do it before Thanksgiving. So during Thanksgiving dinner we have Christmas stuff put up. That's the aim, the goal, or at least the tree. Definitely the tree. Come this way. Say goodbye to that neighborhood. Now where am I? Where are we? Am I lost? No, I'm not. Yes, I am. I think I should go. Let's go this way. By the benches again, by the street light. The one street light. The speed limit here is 35 miles an hour on this main road, but nobody does that. Everybody comes down flying here. I hate it. Lots of kids in this neighborhood, lots of parks. Lots of teenagers too. That's a whole different story. Whole different story, the teenagers in this neighborhood. Most are nice. But boy, there's some knuckleheads out here. I've worked with them, so most are nice, but definitely the knuckleheads are the knuckleheads. Just like any other community in America and the world. You'll have mostly great teenagers and some knuckleheads. Most of my, 99% of my professional career as an adult, I've been working with teenagers. So I have a love-hate relationship with them. But somebody's gotta work with them, right? Somebody's gotta love them. Somebody's gotta greet them at the door when they walk into the classroom. So that's what I do. And coach them, track, cross country. So mile 5 I was 8 minutes, 21 seconds. So we picked up the speed. Just 5 miles. Heart rate staying steady. So, staying steady. Just gonna take a quick break here. Water break. Water break. Water break. I'm singing to myself now. There's my car. There's the house. So this is where I put my water for the water break. Or by my car. Yeah, that's why it's important to do the laps around my car. Ooh, that light is bright right in my eye. Yeah. But yeah, so 2 miles to go. We're gonna do a couple laps around the neighborhood. Then I'm gonna venture out a little bit for that last mile. So we can close it out. Feels good, my body feels good. It's about 4:35 in the morning. So we're gonna end this thing before 5 a.m. so I can take a good shower, eat a nice breakfast, and get ready to go to work. All right, let's do this. There we go. So I gotta start the watch here. So now my heart rate is all the way down. That's what you want to do. For my beginners, you take those breaks, walking breaks. Oh, those help. So let me talk to my beginners. So you'll do that for a couple weeks. Then within a couple weeks, you'll notice that you're able to run 5 minutes non-stop, right? Then meaning jogging. We're not doing any speed work. Don't worry about speed work for the first few months. Register for a 5K. That's about 16 weeks out. Because your goal is to say, you know what? Before my 5K, I want to be able to run 30 minutes non-stop, right? To be honest with you, after a couple weeks, after that 1 month, you'll notice that you go anywhere from 10 minutes to 15 minutes non-stop, depending on your pace, depending if you go out too fast or whatever. But if you pace yourself, you'll definitely notice that. And so that's what we want to do. So let's say week 2, you're running 5 minutes non-stop, okay? Don't walk 5 minutes, walk 3 minutes. So you're running 5 minutes non-stop to 3 minutes. Then when you see, okay, so you keep that walk time the same. Let's keep it at the same, 3 minutes. But we're running a little longer, non-stop. So guess what you're noticing now? Then now, but week 10, I'm running 25 minutes non-stop. Then I've only taken 1 break, right? Because if you set yourself up for that 5K, you're forcing yourself, really forcing yourself to get to that 30 minutes non-stop. Or we can also do mileage. I like minutes. Some people like mileage. What do I mean? Well, I ran half a mile non-stop, right? That could be 7 minutes, right, non-stop. So then you go from a half a mile to a mile. Oh, I'm running a mile, non-stop in every mile. I rest 3 to 5 minutes. When you're resting, you're not stopping. You're walking. So you don't stop, you walk. You can stop, that's okay. But the walking helps you build that mileage. You also have a mileage goal per week. Again, I can help you set up a running plan. So I can help you out with that, no problem. I'm in the Phoenix area. We're 40 minutes southeast of Phoenix, Queen Creek, Santan area. That's where I'm at. Usually run, of course, in my neighborhood here. Queen Creek Wash. That's another place I run. So even if you need a running buddy, come through. We can train together. There's a group of people I train on Sunday mornings, 7 a.m. So if that works for you, come join us. I'll do a video like this with a Queen Creek Wash. Yes, I'll do that. No problema. So you can see how it looks like. Well, you can see how it looks like. There we go. Me singing again. I'm not a singer at all. I'm a drummer. I like to drum. Yes. Oh, it's light. It's not light, we do have 2 lights out of this neighborhood. Always like to pick up my pace the last 2 miles. But this morning, nah. I took it easy. This is the most fun I've had running a long time. I do have a little heel spur that I'm dealing with. I had an IT band that I dealt with for 6 weeks after my marathon in Vegas. It's a downhill marathon. Start out in Mount Charleston, going down all the way into Vegas. Beautiful run, beautiful race, but hard on my knees. Oh, hard with the IT band. Usually knee, when you have a knee pain, it's not your knee, it's your IT band. So when people say runners have knee issues, it's not really true. It's an IT band issue. That rubber band looking thing goes from your hip to your knee. That usually tightens up. And then you feel your pain at your knee area. That's what usually happens. There's another car. Somebody about to leave for work. About to leave for work in an hour here. So I just hit the 6 mile mark. 8:51, perfect. So we're the final mile. Heart rate is nice. Heart rate is what I call proper. I'm gonna venture out a little bit for my last mile. So, yeah, we were able to run around my neighborhood. Keep it at a quarter-mile radius from the house. This is excellent. Hey, just in case you have to hit the restroom. Just in case you have to get some water. I'm not a hydration vest guy. I don't know why. Oh, I know why. I know exactly why. I don't use the hydration vest. Because I don't use it during race day. It doesn't matter if it's a marathon or a 5K. So, I like getting used to water stations. 5K races, I never take sips. I usually just use the water to pour it down my chest, my head, top of my head. But 10K, yeah, I'll take a few sips. What I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna look both sides. Remember, your mama, daddy tend to look both sides before you cross the street. We're gonna venture out here. For that last mile. Yeah, anyways, the hydration vest I don't use. What I do, if I'm going on those long runs away from the house, I set up my my running route towards gas stations. So there's 2 gas stations in the area that I use, Circle K and something else. What is it? It's got a nice car wash. Anyways, so I'll stop at the Circle K the first 4 miles or so. Then before the last 3 miles, I'll stop at the gas station. That's one option. The other option, because I have water fountains, I could just buy vitamin water. So I'll carry my my debit card with me, or cash. But I prefer debit card. Because cash, then I'm collecting coins. That can be a pain. Or I drive up and set up some water bottles along the way. Right? Now we're starting to see cars because we're on the main roads. Usually that's what I do. Race simulation as much as possible. That's those anywhere from 10 milers to 22 milers. That's what I do. Sometimes even if I'm doing a 7 miler, like today, I don't need water that much. Just like one stop is enough. I'm gonna keep away my light away from this car. Yeah, so as you can see, we're on the main road here for that last mile. A lot of cars. Yeah, so hydration vest I don't wear. Keeping yourself hydrated is important. Whew. I can feel this pace. We're picking it up. Nice. Hydration is important. You gotta stay hydrated throughout your day. Hydrated during the day before Sometimes kids will think, hey, that we train, yeah, I'll just drink some water right before my race. No, it doesn't work that way. Always gotta stay hydrated. Those hydration packs are really nice. LMNT. I think that's what it is. That's what I use. I use the endurance hydration stuff in my water. And then after, I do a protein shake with chocolate milk for recovery. Chocolate milk is actually one of the best recovery you can have to repair your muscles. So, aerobic. Talk about muscles. This zone 2 I'm running in. Mostly using stored fats. So if your aim is to burn fat, you're gonna stay at a zone 2, run fasted. So I woke up, I ate just a little bit of a banana, but you can run fasted at zone 2. We don't recommend that if you're doing speed work, high intensity work. You do want to have fuel in your body, but eventually your body will switch to its energy sources, which is fat. Fat is your energy to fuel after the food is done. So the first 30 minutes of any long run, if you have food in your system, your body's going to use that food. But if you go zone 2 training, your body is going to go straight to its fat storages. Just like a hybrid car. Your body's hybrid. Hybrid car has gas and battery. So your battery is your stored energy, right? So hybrid car, when it's going those slower miles, long, slow miles, where you're not using much gas, is using more battery, less gas. Same thing with your body. So just hit 7 miles. We did it. Heart rate 141. Mile pace 823. So that's perfect. Anyway, hybrid. So our body on a long run like this, I'm using stored fats mostly, stored energy. But I'm also using a little bit of the food that I had last night. The little banana that I ate before the run. So, but mostly stored fat. Now, tomorrow my tempo run is gonna be a 1 mile warm up, stretch, then my pace will be at 650. Boy, I'm gonna use up that food. Fuel. So, move my phone away from the car and use that fuel. Yeah. So I'm not using stored fat. Now, can you still lose weight doing those speedy workouts? Of course, because you're using muscle. You're using more muscle. With this long run, I'm not using much muscle. So you're using that muscle, you're burning more calories faster than you're using your leg muscles. So guess what happens? Your body's going to repair those muscles. So as your body's repairing those muscles, it's using up energy, fat. So then you're burning fat when you're resting, right? That's the key. That's the key. All right, we're home. It's a good run, people. It was a good run. I'm gonna rest up here on the couch real quick before I get in the house.